friends. Super excited about today's class. It is going to be killer. So it's going to be my style of Power Vinyasa, all condensed into 30 minutes. So we're going to hit all of our major muscle groups. Definitely going to work up a sweat. I know I'm going to have a little bit of trouble breathing at some parts, but that's okay. So go ahead and roll out your mat if you haven't already. Grab your water, and we will get started in child's pose. And so any variation that you'd like to take, knees out wide or legs together, go ahead and just soften your forehead to the floor. Relax your shoulders down your back. And then just tune in to how you're feeling. And taking this time just to settle onto your mat and into your body. So noticing how your hips feel and the shape, your upper body, maybe even feeling a little bit of tightness in your quads or calves. And then just breathe into those areas that feel a little bit more tight, a little bit more hesitant to relax and disengage. And then just bringing that awareness, notice the body start to soften. And let's all meet together with a nice, strong inhale through the nose. See if you can fill up, really feel your lungs expand under your rib cage. And then complete exhale. Allow your breath out to really energize. And again, deep breath in. See if you can make this breath in a little bit more long and full than the last. And then breathe out. And as you exhale, really push out any stale air. Feel that slight engagement through the abdominal wall. We'll do that one more time together. Big inhale. Make this your fullest, deepest inhale so far. And then most complete exhale. Go ahead and seal your lips. We'll begin to engage our Ujjayi pranayama if that's in your practice. So just breathing in and out through your nose. And then on your next inhale, make your way up to tabletop position. So spreading the fingers nice and wide under shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and just feel the body out. And then we'll start to move a bit more fluidly with the breath as we flow through our cat-cow. So breathe in, begin to drop the belly down. Lift the gaze up, energetically pull your hands towards your knees. And then exhale, round into your cat. So really focusing on the abdominal wall as you breathe out, contract, pulling the navel in and up. Breath in, now stretch. Lift your gaze, draw the shoulders down the back. Exhale, contract, hips forward, really round through the spine as you push the floor away. Let's flow through 3 more rounds of our cat-cow together, taking any organic movement that feels nice. And again, just really getting into that rhythm of moving with the breath, allowing the breath to precede the movement. Last round. And we'll meet at our neutral spine on our next inhale. So gazing about a foot or two in front of you, think about pulling everything into your center line. So even though the hands and knees are going to stay where they're at, pull everything towards your navel. Just feel that engagement through the inner thighs, through the biceps and triceps. And then maintain that on your next breath in. Begin to extend your right leg straight behind you, about parallel to the floor. Flex the foot and then make sure that the hips are level to the ground. So maybe drop that right hip an inch. And then as you breathe in, extend the left arm forward. So long line of energy here. Really feel the left fingertips pull forward, right heel push back behind you. Breathe in, lift the hand, lift the foot. And then exhale, contract, draw the elbow and knee to touch, push the floor away through right palm. Inhale, extend, get long. Exhale, contract, draw in. Last time, inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. And then on your next breath in, release the left hand to the floor. Extend just the right leg behind you, still lifted. Breathe in. On your breath out, I want you to start to draw your right leg out to your side. So kind of like our fire hydrant. If you need to modify, you can bend that knee. Otherwise, we're going to extend it right alongside you. Maybe send your gaze towards the toes. Inhale. Exhale, allow the foot to tap the floor. If you're taking that modification, the knees tap together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So if you're in that modification, slide the foot out to the side so we'll all meet in the same place. Ground the entirety of the right foot to the floor. Breathe in. On your breath out, send your hips back. So you're going to rest the left hip back towards the heel. And it's okay if it doesn't quite meet it. Just listen to your body's comfortable range of motion. Inhale, lift back up. So moving fluidly. Exhale, send the hips back. Twice more. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. And then exhale back and hold. Holding here for 3 breaths, keeping the arms extended forward. Maybe head resting between the biceps. Again, pushing down through the outer edge of that right foot so the sole of the foot is planted. Take one more inhale and exhale. Next breath in, pull yourself back up to your tabletop. Soften your right knee down by your left. Re-engage through the core, so pull everything in center. Then inhale, extend the left leg behind you. So moving on to the other side. Make sure that the hips are level, so you're not allowing the left hip to splay open. All 5 toes point straight towards the floor. When you're ready, breathe in, extend the right arm forward. So again, feel the long line of energy here. Lift the hand and foot. Exhale, contract. So rounding the spine like in cat, drawing the elbow and knee to touch. Inhale, elongate. Stretch out. Exhale, contract, pull together. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, contract. Inhale, elongate. And then release the right hand to the floor. So again, modify. You can bend the knee. Otherwise, keep the leg straight as you rotate it out to your left side. Aiming to keep that left leg running parallel to the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Either allow the toes to tap the floor or knees to tap if you're taking that modification. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Breathe in, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Release the foot down or slide the leg out to your side. Ground the pinky side edge of the foot to the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Send your hips back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Twice more. Breathe in, up. Exhale, back. Last one. Inhale, up. And exhale, back and hold for 3 breaths. So again, maybe sitting the hip all the way to heel isn't comfortable for you. Listen to your body's range of motion, and then work with your breath to gradually increase it, to create flexibility in the body, even if it's just energetically and you're not physically moving the hips back. Let's take one more breath. All right, inhale, back up, shoulders over wrists. Bring the knees together in your tabletop position. Tuck the toes. Next breath in, bring the knees to hover. So the shins are hovering just above the mat. Take a breath in. On your breath out, pull the navel in towards the spine. Stay here for one more inhale. And then on your next exhale, push the hips up and back to down dog. And pedaling out the feet. Feeling nice through the quads, just feeling that blood flow rush down to the toes. And then finding any other movement that feels nice and comfortable through your body. We'll take 2 more breaths here, just moving as we'd like as we warm up the backside of the body in this shape. So pressing down through palms, gripping through fingertips, charging the tailbone high and sinking the heels low. Settling into this shape as you breathe out. Next, inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and then stroll to the top of your mat for your forward fold. Bending the knees as much as you'd like just to decompress through the spine. Feel free to scoop up opposite elbows or just let the arms dangle. Let's take 2 breaths here. As you breathe out, just sliding the torso further down the legs, relaxing through the back of the neck. Take one more inhale. Start to encourage the shoulders to slide up towards the hips. Exhale, surrender a bit more in your fold. And then inhale, slowly round up to standing, pressing down through the feet, feeling the joint stack, and then roll the shoulders down and back a few times. And take a breath in, sweep your arms up overhead, maybe palms touch overhead. Exhale, pull your hands to heart center, plug your thumbs into your chest, Samastitihi. Take this moment to set your intention for your practice and for your day. Big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Next breath in, sweep your arms back up overhead, reach your arms high, and step your feet mat width distance, heels in, toes out. As you exhale, sink your hips low to your Malasana squat. Press your elbows against the insides of the knees, thumbs to heart center. We're gonna move on to our froggies from here. So pressing firmly through the feet. Next inhale, maintain that pressure between elbows and knees as you lift the hips. Exhale, drop them down, just like that, 10 times. So maintaining that pressure between elbows and knees as you lift and lower, moving through a comfortable range of motion for your body. Doing your best to keep your hips low, keep your knees bent. And I've got 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll meet in our Malasana squat. Big inhale. Exhale, place your hands to the floor. Step your left foot back for lizard lunge. So walking the heel behind you so there's ample space between the hips. And then make sure that you're pulling the chest through. And pressing down firmly through the right big toe. Inhale here. Exhale, settle the left knee down if you'd like. We'll take 2 more breaths in this stretch. So if it feels nice, you can roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Encourage the shoulders to side away from the ears. Last breath here. And we'll transition to Skandasana from here. So lift that back knee. Pivot on that right heel to the left side of your mat and then settle the hips down. So deep squat in the right leg. Left leg is straight and strong. Dig the heel down. Flex the toes up. Inhale. Maybe find your balance. Hands at heart center. Exhale, release your hands back to the top of your mat. Pivot on that right foot. Inhale here, elongate in your lunge. Exhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right, sink into your Malasana. Big breath in, and breath out. All right, getting ready for our froggies. Again, we have 10 breaths here. Thumbs at heart center, elbows pressing against the insides of the knees. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, be present with the pain. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sinking to your Malasana squat, hands on the floor. Step your right leg all the way back for your lizard lunge. So 2 breaths with the knee elevated, maybe walking the heel further back to create that space in the hips. And pressing your palms to the floor. And then gently release the right knee down. 2 more breaths, just holding this lunge. Feel free to drop to forearms. Maybe press the left knee away from you. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. Next, inhale, lift the back knee. We'll pivot to Skandasana. So finding a deep squat on that left leg. Right leg is straight and strong. Dig the heel down, flex the toes up. Think about rotating the right thigh up towards the ceiling, hands at heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more inhale. On your exhale, release your hands to the front of your mat. Pivot on that left foot. Breathe in. Exhale, this time step your left foot back to your high plank. Feel free to drop to knees if you need to modify. On your exhale, we'll slowly lower down to our bellies. Inhale, slide the arms forward, getting ready for our Supermans. So you can separate the feet about hip width distance if you'd like. Palms face down on the floor. Relax your shoulders down your back. Breathe in, lift up. Hands and feet begin to hover. Contract through the quads, lift up a bit higher, roll to the soft part of the belly. Exhale, release down to the floor. Just like that, 4 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the glutes. Feel the toes pull away. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Slide the hands back underneath the elbows, getting ready for our low cobra. Drawing the shoulder blades together and down the back. 90-degree bend through the arms. Breath in, lift up. Soft part of the belly presses to the floor. Draw the elbows back, and then exhale, release. 4 more times. Inhale, lift, squeeze your quads, press the tops of feet down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So now we're going to put those two movements together. So slide your hands forward to your Superman position. Inhale, lift the hands and legs. As you exhale, pull the hands down the back, release them underneath the elbows. Tops of feet press to the floor. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower down. Slide the arms forward. Inhale, Superman. Exhale, keep the legs elevated. Pull the arms down the back, release the hands under elbows. Tops of feet press to the floor, lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower. Last one, arms forward. Inhale, lift to Superman. Start to pull the arms down the back, engage the lats, and then release the hands beneath the elbows. Tops of the feet press to the floor. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, press up either to your hands and knees or your high plank position if you're ready. And then exhale to down dog. Lifting the hips high and back. And softening the gaze towards the knees, towards the toes. Breathe in, tilt the tailbone high. And breathe out heavy, sinking the heels low. Next breath in, sweep the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale to down dog, split so you can stack your hips open, maybe bend at the knee. And then if it's in your practice, we'll go ahead and flip our dog on our next breath out, stepping the right foot behind you with control. Inhale, wild thing, lift the hips, lift the chest. Maybe send your gaze towards the fingertips. And our transition to side plank will be from here. So with control, bring the left shoulder over the wrist. Slide the left leg out, pressing firmly through the outer edge of the foot, and then you can stack the feet or stagger with the right foot forward. Breathe in. Feel the lines here. On your breath out, you're going to step your right foot to the top of your mat. Lower the left knee down with control. Hands come to frame that right foot. Orient your hips forward. Breathe into your low lunge. Sweep your arms up. And gripping firmly through the right big toe. As you exhale, press your hips forward. Feel that stretch through the left hip flexor and quad. Take another inhale. On your exhale, release the hands to frame the right foot. Lift that back knee. Next inhale will be to your standing splits. So maybe that looks more like a supported warrior 3. Focus on that knee lock, leveling out the hips, and then elevating the left heel. If you're a bit more advanced, maybe scoop up your right ankle with your right hand. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, with control, step your left big toe to touch your right. Coming to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Squeeze the knees and thighs together. Sweep the arms overhead. Tuck the pelvis under. Pull the navel in and up. Breathe in. On your breath out, release your arms down by your sides. We're going to find a narrow squat. So continue to squeeze the knees and thighs together as you lower. See if you can bring your fingertips to touch the floor or aim to get your hips in line with your knees. Press through heels to standing. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower. Inhale, lift. All the way to standing. Exhale, lower to your squat. 3 more times. Inhale up. Squeeze the knees together. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 1 more time. Lower and lift. Lower to your chair. Breathe in. Sweep the arms up. And step the left foot behind you for your high lunge. So stack the left heel over the toes, wrap the hips forward and reach the arms high. Breathe in. On your breath out, open up to your warrior 2. So ground that back heel and spin the hips open to your left side and then extend the fingertips in opposite directions. Flip the right palm, inhale, reverse your warrior, stretch the right side body. Exhale to side angle. You can rest the forearm on the knee or reach the hand to the floor. Maybe lift your gaze towards the left thumb. Take a breath in. Reverse your warrior once more. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Pivot to the ball mound of the left foot. Step your right foot behind you. Chaturanga Dandasana. If you'd like to add an extra push-up, feel free. Breathe into your back bend of choice, opening up through the heart, dropping the hips low. And then exhale to down dog, lifting the hips up and back. Inhale and exhale. Straight to the other side, breathe in, reach the left leg nice and high, and then exhale to your down dog split. So you can stack the hips open, paint some circles with the knee if you'd like, and then remain here, or if you'd like to flip your dog, you can step your left foot behind you, lower your hips. Inhale to wild thing, find your back bend, and then with control, stack the right shoulder over the wrist, get ready for Vashisthasana side plank. So whether you'd like to stack or stagger your feet, find the alignment, breathe in. On your breath out, step your left foot to the front of your mat. Soften the right knee down with control. Scissor the thighs together. Inhale, low lunge, sweep your arms high. Exhale, settle your hips low. Big breath in, lengthen here. Stay for your breath out. Bottom of your exhale, release your hands to frame the left foot. Inhale, lift the right knee. And get ready for your standing splits. Go ahead and begin to elevate through that right heel as you level out through hips. Maybe draw the forehead towards the shin, top of the head towards the floor. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, step the feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. And then inhale to your chair pose. Again, nice isometric hold between the legs. Squeezing knees and thighs together, tucking pelvis under. Breathe in. On your breath out, release your arms down by your sides. We'll find those narrow squats. Begin to lower the hips. Fingertips graze the floor. Inhale to standing. Continue to squeeze the legs together. Pull everything to that middle line. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 3 more times. Lower. Lift to standing, twice more. Last rep. Meeting in our low squat. And then go ahead and hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach back up to your chair. Forgot about that transition. Go ahead and step your right leg to the back of your mat for your high lunge, stacking heel over toes. Wrapping hips forward, tucking pelvis under to protect the low back. Breathe in. On your breath out, spin the right heel to the floor, and then go ahead and bring both arms parallel to the ground, engage through triceps. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse warrior, reach behind you. Maintain your stance as you exhale to side angle. Inhale once more, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step the left leg back, lower halfways, maybe add that extra push-up. Find your back bend, open up through the heart. Breathe out as you transition to your down dog. Take a big inhale and exhale. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. You can walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. All right, begin to drop into a deep squat here, sending your hips to heels. And then with control, come to a seat, maybe no hands behind you. All right, and so now we're gonna finish off our practice with a little bit of core work, and then we'll wind down, getting ready for our Savasana. So it was a quick one. So taking your time to lower down your body heat just by tuning into your breath and controlling your heart rate. We'll start off with our Navasana. So bringing the big toes to touch, legs together, just as we did in our chair just a moment ago. Begin to lean back until you feel that C position through the spine. Feel free to stay here. Continue to focus on pulling the navel in and up. Otherwise, lift the shins parallel to the floor. Maybe flip the palms face up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay here if this is enough for you. Otherwise, we're going to take 4 repetitions. Inhales will lower us to our low boat. Press through the low back. Exhale, come back up to our high boat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Just like that, twice more. Lower and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And then release to your back. You can hug your knees into your chest. Big breath in. Feel your belly press into thighs. Breath out, relax. And from here, we'll move on to our scissors. So go ahead and create a diamond shape with the thumb and index finger beneath the low back. Press the low back to the floor. Extend the legs straight, and then how low to the floor depends on your core strength. So it's okay if you'd rather keep the legs a little bit higher, so long as there's no space between your low back and the floor. So you should not be able to slide a hand beneath it. All right, straighten the legs as most comfortable for you. Take a breath in, lower the left leg. Exhale, swap to the right. So just swimming, kicking through the feet, keeping the toes pointed, creating that C-spine in the shape. So we're shortening the abdominal muscles. We'll stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay strong. 2, 1. Release. Hug the knees into the chest. On your breath out, keeping your knees bent, go ahead and settle your feet to the floor about hip width distance, ankles under knees. Next breath in, hug the right knee in a bit tighter, interlacing the fingers around the shin. Exhale to your figure four shape. Go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left thigh. You can flex the foot and then press the leg away from you. Feel free to remain here, or you can thread your right arm through the window between the legs and interlace the fingers around the left shin or hamstring. Take a big inhale and exhale. One more breath in and out. Release the left foot down. We'll swap sides, settle the right foot to the floor, hug the left knee in. And then on your breath out, cross the ankle over the thigh, flex the foot, push the thigh away. Stay here, or thread the left arm through and interlace the fingers around the hamstring or shin. Big inhale and exhale. One more breath in and out. Go ahead and settle the right foot down, uncross the legs. We'll draw the soles of the feet together, open the knees wide for Supta Baddha Konasana. So placing the hands on the inner thighs, maybe cactusing the arms overhead, or placing one hand over the navel, other over the heart. And just taking a few moments to feel your body out. And tune into those really subtle sensations, little portals that we open up in the body as we moved with intention, honoring the pace of our breath, and just meeting our body wherever we're at this morning energetically. So taking those modifications if we needed, or if we felt strong, pushing ourselves through. And just taking this time to feel really grateful that you carved out the energy, the time, the space for you to practice. So take this time for yourself, resting in Supta Baddha Konasana a bit longer, maybe sliding your legs forward for a full Savasana, or taking any other shapes or stretches that feel right for you. So again, tuning into your breath, the energy flowing through the body. Notice yourself feel a bit more light. I'd like to thank you so much for, again, creating the time, the space, the energy for you to practice. It was such an honor to guide you through this quick power flow. And from the bottom of my heart, as an extension of your own, namaste.